All right, so let me tell you about my day. As y'all know, I've been looking and all of that good stuff. Um, yeah. So this is gonna be kind of hard for me to share because it's one of those things that if you share, um, it just makes you look bad. But like I said, I try to be as open and honest about my existence and my presence as I can be because that's the only way really that you'll learn. And when I say you, I mean myself and I mean those others that are partaking. So, um, so here goes. Today turned out to not be such a great day for me. Um, as you know, I feel like I'm in one of those anonymous programs where you have to admit whatever flaw it is you have. But I think it's pretty obvious from videos and that type of thing that um, I've changed a lot over the years, especially over the last 10. And I used to be the kind of person that stood in the strength of my solitude and my independence and that type of thing. I was raised by my mother that, to be careful of the company that you keep because people judge you by the company you keep. So I was very careful. If I saw people doing things that I thought were not right or that I was taught was not right, I stayed away from them, which for the most part left me by myself because everybody gossiped, everybody lied, everybody did all those things. Now, I never really needed people, not at all in any way at all, until um, after the legal thing. And I didn't even realize that I needed people until this point, until literally like this point, like within the last week or two. Now, maybe the last month, and it happened because all the ugly, nasty things that that girl has said, and her boyfriend said, and the landlord just completely was like, "Oh, I didn't hear or see anything," and he was right there. So I didn't know that, and then that I really needed people to then. And people do not have a problem. And I've had people, in the past a long time ago that said, "Oh, I would have lied for you." I don't need anyone to lie for me because I feel like the way that I do things, I it's not spontaneous or sporadic, you know. And when I say that, it was a situation where I worked at a library, and like I said, I never really was into ghetto this, ghetto that. Especially at that time, I'm probably more ghetto than the people that I thought was ghetto back then now. But you know, and I had asked this one guy for a reference because we worked together, and we seemed to have a good rapport. But there was so much negativity going on. He was like, "Oh, I couldn't." And then a black lady saw me that I guess she really liked me, but she wasn't really quote unquote my type of person. She was like, she had tears in her eyes because I didn't ask her, and she was like, I would have lied for you. And then on top of that, even after that incident, after the legal thing happened, and I ended up homeless, court ordered through the process and homestead and all the stuff. She happened to see me walking down the street, and she was just so happy to approach me and say, "Oh, I got this promotion because I wanted a promotion. That's what it was, to this such and such position." And this person that didn't speak English well, this person that was slow in working, so none of that really mattered. Now, fast forwarding to today and kind of working myself backwards,